quote or something? April 12th, Murphy Costigan, you're going to be wishing you're going back to Scotland, because I'm going to give you an American-sized ass whipping.
Oh, you're going to send me home, huh? You're going to send me home? I'm the champion, you pompous little kite! April the 12th, you're done. Everybody's gonna be a showdown tonight. Welcome to the party, come on, everybody showdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, this opening contest on Showdown is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, RT3. His opponent already in the ring, the Rocket, Josh Benson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting evening of Showdown here on YouTube, the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, here every Tuesday night. We premiere a new episode every single week. It's going to be a huge night of action here tonight. Your television main event for this week will be a triple threat tune-up match. Marty Clay versus Evil Eric Porter versus the double ace Adrian Alexander. You see in the ring right now, RT3 taking on Josh the Rocket Benson. He is a product of the School of Morton, trained by Ricky Morton himself.
That's RT3 you're talking about there, and across the ring from him, the Rocket Josh Benson, student of the Nightmare Factory, there with Cody Rhodes and QT, now several years, tenure of FTC, started grappling under Bobby Blaze. This one should be a barn burner.
We are 1 week away from April the 12th in Jackson, Kentucky. AMW presents the Weekend of Champions at the Breathitt County High School. Huge card for that evening. You're going to see Stan Sierra. Over 1,200 days, this AMW Heavyweight Champion will be defending his title against Kyle Maggard. And Marty Clay right there at the Breathitt County High School. Also, too, you're going to see a Monsters Ball match. Zodiak the Mystic taking on the 7-Foot Misery. You're going to see a gold for the gold ladder match with 6 participants in it. The briefcase will be hanging from the ring with a contract to challenge for any title they want in Kentucky. Oh, look at that big scoop slam. You're also going to see Chase Emery taking on, oh my goodness. Oh man, taking on the new Southeastern Heavyweight Champion, Lord Murphy Costigan. And like I said, you know, you're going to see sexy Stan Sierra, over 1,200 days reign as heavyweight champion, taking on Marty Clay and Kyle Maggard right there at the Breathitt County High School, the Weekend of Champions. Also, too, want to make note, special guest that evening, WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton will be in attendance right there at the Breathitt County High School. You can get your tickets now at amwrestling.com. Don't miss that. It's going to be a huge night. Let you see right here. Josh Benson in the ring there. with RT3. You said he was a product of the Nightmare Factory?
That's right, Bobby.
Aha. Josh Benson is a product of Ricky Morton, the School of Morton, right there in Tennessee. You know, Ricky Morton, one half of the legendary tag team, the Rock and Roll Express. Goes for the cover there, only got a 2 count. Snap suplex, takes the man over right there, goes for another cover. You know, every week these Showdown episodes seem like they're continually getting bigger and bigger. You know, and a lot of meaning going into the matches here. Look at this big roll up. Yeah. Oh, was that 3? That was the 3. He got him.
Benson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this contest, RT3.
RT3 pulls off the victory right there with a roll up.
Well, I know he was trained at the School of Morton and not the School of Bobby Blade because I didn't see him grab any tights there, Bobby.
Yeah, you're correct in that. If I had trained him, he would have grabbed some tights, maybe poked somebody in the eye.
We're out here behind the infamous arena in Jeffersonville, Indiana. We got fans in the background. What was tonight? That was more Zodi sauce on him, right? Yeah. Hard punch another guy down. What's a hard punch gonna do to a 7-foot monster?
Hey, we need 2 more next time.
2 more next time. 2. He said give him 2. He said, the arena said misery, give him 2. It's been months of this big 7-foot freak. And I know a thing or two about freaks. In my matches, in my business, pulling my mask off, stealing the very essence of my identity that's been in my back pocket, in my bag, who I am for the last 25 years. And you want to take that from me? You want to steal that from me? I'm having a John Wick moment. Saturday, April 12th. Been hitting the head a lot. It's been confused a lot. One thing I'm not confused about, the 12th Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, all this comes to a culmination. All this comes to an end. We put 2 monsters in the ring and one of them leaves a man. Because one of them gets their identity taken away. King of Monsters. They already know! King of Monsters! One of us leaves stripped, nothing but a man.
This is the Nick Danner Kentucky Farm Bureau replay of the week.
Check this out. He's
taking his back. Oh no! This is goodness! Yeah, the former heavyweight champion.
Oh my goodness!
What's he going for, Joe? He's got Mr. Hickman.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Stan Sierra is in the house in the form of the Southern Outlaw. Watch out, Marty! Watch out! Oh my goodness! It's Stan Sierra. It's Stan Sierra.
And here comes the referee. That's a count.
No, he's not going to count him out, surely.
And Stan Sierra wins. He regained the AMW heavyweight.
Can you believe this? Can you believe this?
Marty Clay, Marty Clay, Marty Clay. He's dropped the big bombshell announcement that was on AMW Showdown this past Tuesday night that if you do not defeat Stan Sierra, you are done at AMW. You're just going to pack your bags and go home. Well, you know, Marty, I'm not really surprised that you would commit yourself to something stupid like that because you're really not too smart up here. But for the record, let's make it crystal clear on what you're facing on April the 12th, Marty Clay, because, you know, people, they go by facts nowadays. You can't just walk around and spew a narrative, and because Marty Clay and Joe Clark that kisses his ass over in Eastern Kentucky and John Noble that kisses his ass over in Eastern Kentucky, they spew that narrative also, and it don't make it a fact. It makes it a couple of old guys running their mouth when they should keep it shut and go with facts. But you know what? I'm the savior of AMW, just like I've been for many, many years. I'm going to save it one more time, and I'm not going to allow you and all your ass-kissing friends to perpetrate community after community with disinformation. So I'm going to set the record straight with facts. And the fact is, Marty Clay, I beat you at AMW. I beat you down in Virginia for the All-Star Heavyweight Championship. I beat you in front of the second largest crowd in the history of the UCW Caverna Super Show. Longest wrestling company in the state of Kentucky, and I beat you in front of a capacity crowd. Then we go to Jackson, your hometown. I've been to your hometown, Marty, in front of every single one of your family and every single one of your friends and everybody that ever gave a damn about you, and I beat your ass in the middle of the ring in front of everybody in Jackson. Then, one more time, right off the bat, that's a fact, not made up. For the USWF Heavyweight Championship in Russell County, Kentucky, I beat you there, Marty. So, you know, I keep getting asked all the time when it comes to Marty Clay. You and that Marty Clay, you all got a rivalry. There ain't no rivalry. A rivalry is where two people have been competing. Marty Clay, you ain't been competing. And you know why you ain't been competing? Because you're not on my level. That's why. You can only do so much. You know, you said yourself, oh, I got under the learning tree of John Noble, Eddie Browning, Kyle Maggard. Well, guess what, pal? Stan Sierra has beat every single one of them. I have beat John Noble in his hometown. I have pinned Eddie Browning all over Eastern Kentucky. And Kyle Maggard, my friend, but we're dealing in facts. The last time I wrestled Kyle Maggard, he got packed out in his home school in front of all his fans on a gurney. So to get on AMW Showdown and tout and brag and name drop that these are the guys that trained you, well, guess what? All four of you guys got something in common. You've all had your ass beat by Stan Sierra. And you know, Marty, one thing that kills me, I had to come to this place and get the feeling in me about real working people. Being a place where real work's done, not where false narratives are spread, not where fake ideology is perpetrated amongst illiterate people. And see, that's kind of what you've done over in Jackson and Hazard and all those areas. You have too little sense in that brain that God gave you, and you used it to perpetrate a lie to convince the people of Jackson, Kentucky, and Hazard and the surrounding areas that you actually got a chance in hell of beating me. And if we go back and we look at the facts, clearly you don't. But you know what, Marty? I hear it all the time. You know, people say they're hungry. You know, that seems to be a word that gets passed around an awful lot. I'm hungry. I'm hungrier than this guy. I'm hungrier than that guy. Well, you know what being hungry is, Marty? Being hungry is defending the AMW Heavyweight Championship over 1,200 days. Town in, town out, night in, night out. Being hungry is breaking your leg and tearing every ankle in your tendon and showing up 3 days later in a cast in front of 500 people cutting a promo. That's what being hungry is. Something that you know nothing about, Marty. What you know about is the same thing as your mentors as you said, taught you. You know about losing. You don't know about winning. You have no clue what it takes to go 1,200 days, town in, town out. This championship has been defended in over 5 states. Do you got what it takes, Marty? History tells us you do not. But let me make something crystal clear, and I'm going to make it crystal clear, since nobody in AMW will do it for me and do their job like they should, because they're jealous of Stan Sierra. They're jealous of everything I've accomplished. You know, you got the old guys that like to sit in the mountains and they say, oh, way back when, you know, I done it. Well, you ain't doing it now. I've done it now. And I've done it for over 1,200 days. And a matter of fact, I've rode right over the top of each and every one of you old timers in them mountains that says you was somebody. Guess what? Stan Sierra has beat you. That is a fact. So make it known right now and make it clear. You want to talk about people, Marty's the future, Marty's this. Let me tell you right now, the reason that high school after high school is packed out is because of Stan Sierra. It is packed out for what I have done in these mountains over in the last 10 years, a place that nobody wanted to come to. But Stan Sierra come to them mountains, and guess what? I've made it the hot spot to be. I've made it relevant on my back. So AMW should show a lot more appreciation and a lot more thanks for what Stan Sierra has done there. As a matter of fact, every wrestler that comes to an AMW event to work a show, when you get that pay envelope at the end of the night, open it up and thank Stan Sierra because of me, because of my determination, because of my work ethic to come in, town out, hurt. I showed up every time, and I defended the AMW Championship, and I've had it for over 1,200 days. Come April the 12th, Marty Clay, you gave me more incentive than a man could ever have. Because you see, I don't give a damn if you're not at AMW. Whoop-de-doo. Who gives a shit? Marty Clay is going to take his ball and go to the house. Well, you know what, son? Go ahead and take your ball and don't even show up on April the 12th, and don't make me humiliate you one more time in front of your peers, in front of your family, and send you packing like a yellow coward. Go ahead and leave now like a man with a little dignity. Because April the 12th, Marty Clay, I've never been more hungry. I've never been more pumped up. The thought of you not ever being in AMW again makes pure joy come over my heart. Not sadness, because you know what? We don't need you anyway. Every card for the last 18 years, ever since there has been an existence of AMW, guess who's been the top of it? Stan Sierra. And guess what? Over 95% of them have been very successful. So one would say, take your ball and go home, Marty. Nobody gives a damn. We'll be just fine. And I'll keep on being the champion, and I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. April the 12th, you're going to show up in your hometown, and you're going to look at your family and friends, and you're going to look at these guys that you claim was their influence, and all 4 of you are going to walk out April the 12th with your heads down low, and you're going to turn around and look, and you're going to see me, Marty, standing in that ring in your hometown one more time with the AMW Heavyweight Championship held high above my head. That will be the last thing you ever see in AMW. So long, pal.
Pro Wrestling Tees is your home for all of your favorite AMW merchandise. Choose from a wide variety of merch, such as one of our classic logo shirts, one of our new logo shirts, or shirts featuring AMW Southeastern Champion Kyle Maggard, AMW Heavyweight Champion Stan Sierra, and more. Head over to our website, amwrestling.com or prowrestlingtees.com/Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
AMW hits the road for our spring tour. Join us on April 12th at Breathitt County High School for our annual Weekend of Champions event in Jackson, Kentucky. And then we head to McKee, Kentucky on Thursday night, April 17th for a special Thursday night event. Then in May, we head to Fleming Neon for a huge night of action on May 3rd. And then on May 17th, we take it back to the stomping grounds of Hazard, Kentucky for another huge event. Join us at amwrestling.com for all the latest, and we will see you at ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring, Brock Calder and Titan Troy, Grappling Inc. Their opponents already in the ring, Chris Ringrose and Jeff Gallagher.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AMW Showdown. You see coming to the ring right now, Grappling Inc, Brock Boulder, and Titan Troy. Trained by the great Bobby Blaze and Jillian Hall. They're staples of the Art of Grappling training facility. They're day one guys here at the Art of Grappling training facility. Brock Boulder is the assistant trainer for Bobby Blaze, and also with Titan Troy as well. They're former two-time FTC Tag Team Champions, Route 33 champions, and both of them are former Art of Grappling champions. They've got great resumes coming to the table here. And you know, Saturday night, April the 12th, in Jackson, Kentucky. This Saturday night, Bobby Blaze has announced that Grappling Inc. will face Evil Eric Porter and Undeniable Chris Crow for the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And with the added stipulation, if Adrian Alexander interferes, they will be stripped of the titles. Right there you see a wrist lock by Titan Troy onto Chris Ringrose.
Chris Ringrose and Jeff Gallagher here teaming up, collectively known now as the Seduction of Dreams.
What is
That's
it?
Gallagher and Ringrose, Seduction of Dreams here going
nice.
against Grappling Inc.
Nice, very nice name right there. Boulder, look at that, showing off his wrestling technique. Gets Chris Ringrose, picked him up right there, big scoop slam, throws him down, comes tags in Titan Troy. Look at that. Oh, moonsault.
Look at the agility here from Troy.
Absolutely. A lot of agility by Titan Troy. Moonsaulting off the back of Brock Boulder. Signaling for something here. Got him. Big snap suplex. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. He's holding on. Could this be? He's holding on again. It's the Three Amigos coming right up. And he's holding him up there.
That third Amigos.
Oh, he's made him think about it before he dropped him down onto his back. In comes Jeff Gallagher right there. What about the ring attire of Jeff Gallagher? That's a snazzy looking shirt he's got on.
But you got to get up to Ringrose. He didn't take the help from Gallagher. He kicked out on his own accord there after those Three Amigos.
He did. There's both of Grappling Inc. in the ring right here, getting ready to do a double team maneuver. Double hip toss, takes Chris Ringrose over. Both hit the ropes, double splashes. Brock Boulder going for the cover. Jeff Gallagher back.
He'll use the help that time.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, he got the help from Jeff Gallagher that time. Brock Boulder picks up.
For the scoop.
Yeah.
Holding him there. Taunting the teammate.
Throw him down into the mat. A lot of quick tags on the Grappling Inc side here.
Oh, what was that for? He didn't need to.
Look at that. Monkey flipped his own
Gallagher
partner.
yet to get in this match, but he's
making
he's got his hands on Troy.
Yeah.
Oh, not for long.
Not officially in this matchup yet. He has yet to be tagged in, but he's made his presence known so far.
But he is fired up over on the corner. Now he's going to have his chance with a vulnerable Titan. Oh!
Huge
Nope,
arm
I spoke too fast there. He's got him in the chin lock.
Yep. Titan Troy got Jeff Gallagher in his in control here. Goes to shoot him off. Gallagher putting on the brakes a little bit there, holding on to the ropes. Goes to shoot him to the buckle. Referee almost got it. Got him set up there. Went for a monkey flip, but Jeff Gallagher able to turn it around and set Titan. Big boot to the face. Oh, big punch to Chris Ringrose. Oh, did you see that? Just swept the leg and sent Ringrose down into the, Titan Troy down into the buckle.
There you see Boulder realizing Troy could be in trouble for the first time in this match, reaching for that tag. Ringrose coming back in now.
Gallagher sends Titan Troy off the ropes. Oh, big spine to the pine, spine buster right there. Oh, followed up by a senton splash. Ringrose goes for the cover. Only got a 1 count there, it looked like. Was that a 1?
Looked like a 1 to me if I'm counting right.
Like you heard earlier, GM Bobby Blaze has said Grappling Inc. will get a AMW Tag Team Championship title match.
Oh, right on the button from Ringrose. Look at the agility there.
Yeah, almost took his head off. But they will get a title match against none other than Evil Eric Porter and Undeniable Chris Crow. And if, like I said earlier, if Adrian Alexander interferes, Porter and Crow will lose the tag team titles. Look at that firing up in the corner right there. Ringrose, that was a huge fist. It just stopped him. In comes Jeff Gallagher. Big punch to the side of the head of Titan Troy. Goes to shoot him off into the buckle. Look at the velocity and the force he used to send him across the ring. Send himself down to the mat. He sent him off so hard.
He put that extra spin on it that got him right just in that buckle.
Oh! Able to turn around.
But not slowing down the Titan.
Yeah. He's able to turn that suplex attempt around. The suplex of his own. He's going for the tag there on the Brock's Boulder.
Who's going to get it first here? Looks like they're both got the same idea. Troy putting a stop to it.
Oh,
they got him in no man's land over here in his corner now.
Rammed him into the buckle right there. Needs to do all the work he can.
Cutting off that ring. Better be careful here. Don't get the big clothesline right into a pin. Look at the speed on that pin.
Yeah, that was kind of smooth the way he did that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, when you're up against the Titan and Brock's here, you got to cut corners where you can. And
oh, look at that springboard crossbody. Wasn't able to stay on top of Jeff Gallagher though. Needs to cover that man or make the tag. One of the two right here.
And I don't think these guys know where. Looks like Gallagher may know which way to turn for the tag. Good ring awareness now. And Titan Troy working over there as well. Tag. He gets it.
Oh, tag right there. Brock's Boulder comes in, ducks the clothesline. Big clothesline of his own. Followed up by a big reverse elbow. And big spine buster right there.
Floating over into the pin as we've seen from the opponent.
Jeff Gallagher once again breaks up the pin right there. Brock's Boulder had him rocking and reeling. In comes Titan Troy on to Jeff Gallagher. Chris Ringrose working over Brock's Boulder.
Breaking down here. The referee's got to get control of this thing.
Yeah, they broke down opposite sides of the ring. Look at this. They're going to whip.
Looks like they're thinking what?
Oh, do-si-do. Oh, stunner.
Double 316 stunner.
Tag on the Titan Troy.
There we see a little bit of order back in store here. He tags off to Titan Troy, got breaking down the strap.
Oh,
battering ram. And that's going to be it.
He's got him.
Your winners, Grappling Inc.
And it'll be no interference from Adrian Alexander. Bobby Blaze has stated these guys for the titles.
If Adrian Alexander interferes in that tag team title match this Saturday, April the 12th in Jackson, Kentucky, Weekend of Champions, Eric Porter and Chris Crow will lose the championships. We'll be right back after this.
I don't have to do anything. I don't have. That's
The
not
front,
my contract.
the front office wants you to
They want me to.
talk
They
about
want.
this.
They want.
They want you to talk about this.
They put me in a ladder match.
They want you to talk about it.
All right, fine. You know what they want me to talk about? That's fine. All right, listen here. April the 12th. They want to put me, and management wants to put me in a ladder match. I'm part of the greatest faction in AMW history. We have all the gold. All the gold. What do I have to? What do I? Aaron, I don't have to prove anything. I don't prove anything. You know what? You know what? You want me to climb up to a? You want me to act like a circus monkey and just hang from the ceiling? That's fine. That's fine because it's inevitable. I, Adrian Alexander, legal advocate for Best for Business, is going straight to the top. Is that good, Aaron? Is that good? Is that good for you? Good. I'm
works
gone.
for me.
It is definitely past my time.
1,000. Saturday, April 12th, Jackson, Kentucky. Jordan Carlisle's going to be there for AMW's Weekend of Champions. And you know what? It looks like I'm going to be in a 6-man ladder match. And right at the top, what's going to be hanging from the ceiling is a contract for any title, anytime, any place. And looking at the other guys that are in this match, I see some friends and I see some foes. But once that bell rings, there's no friends. Everybody's an enemy because I'm going to the top and I'm going to get that contract. I'm going for any title and any opportunity that I find because I'm going to go out there. I'm going to show everybody why I'm the greatest hidden gem in professional wrestling.
Go for the goal. AMW. See, this is the type of match that I want to have. A first ever ladder match. You see, CJ Knight is the reason why I came here to AMW. Just to prove myself. Just to prove that hanging with the best and being the best. So I can just show everyone what CJ Knight is all about. And to show that CJ Knight is not comedy act. I'm going to prove to everyone that CJ Knight is a force to be reckoned with. And CJ Knight is a one and only risk taker and daredevilish in the ladder match at Go for the Goal. And that's the goal that I'm coming with. Whatever goal it is, I don't care what title it is, and I'm still going to be coming for the goal.
My name is Lifeguard Ross. Saturday, April 12th, in Jackson, Kentucky, for AMW Weekend of Champions. I find myself in a ladder match with 5 other competitors for a chance at a championship opportunity in any promotion, any place, anywhere. And out of those foes, I see some familiar faces and some new faces. But the thing I know, nobody's got the heart that this lifeguard has. And that Saturday, one thing I know for sure is the lifeguard will be on duty.
Whether it was wind, rain, or lightning, AWP Roofing is here to help. AWP Roofing works with you and your insurance company to make sure your home is taken care of. AWP Roofing stands for quality, and that's what you will get when your roof is entrusted into the hands of Tony Presley and crew. Call 502-319-3071. That's 502-319-3071 for your estimate today.
Are you ready?
On April 12th, AMW presents Weekend of Champions live from Breathitt County High School in Jackson, Kentucky. And the main event, the AMW Championship, is on the line as Stan Sierra puts his 1,200-day reign up for grabs against Marty Clay and Kyle Maggard. Then get ready for the gold ladder matches. Adrian Alexander, Jordan Carlisle, lifeguard Ross, Marcus Johnson, Nick Hamrick all vie for the briefcase. Lord Murphy Costigan defends the AMW Southeastern Championship against Chase Emery. Eric Porter and Chris Crow put the AMW Tag Team Championships on the line against Grappling Inc. Big Mama defends the AMW Women's Championship and so much more. Join us live in Jackson, Kentucky at the Breathitt County High School April 12th at 7 p.m. or check us out live on pay-per-view.
This is their match right here. Oh, got him set up. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's him. What do you call it?
Last week, Heatseekers and Stew Crew, a match that shouldn't have even taken place in the first place. We, Elliot and myself are the rightful #1 contenders for the tag team titles. Then Bobby Blaze decided to interject himself and put us against the Stew Crew again. And if you go back, I encourage you, rewind, click the last week's link, watch the match. We had a headbutt, cover, and then the referee slowly 1, 2, and then it's broken up. Bobby, the way I see it, how are we to know Bobby didn't even get involved? Did you talk to the referee, Bobby? Listen, it's stupid. We are not going anywhere. We are still #1 contenders. Tell them.
The conquest to be the next AMW Tag Team Champions is still on because the Heatseekers, we never say die. #1 tag team, soon to be Tag Team Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, climbing the ladder. We are here for the tag team titles. You, Eric Porter, you, Chris Crow. We're putting the Heatseekers in the rearview mirror. We're coming for the tag belts.
We've had every title in the Southeast we can want. Now we've worked our way up. We're in Kentucky, we're in Ohio. And gentlemen, don't get too comfortable because the Stew Crew is coming to take you on a ride on Highway 55.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, and it is a warm-up triple threat match. Introducing first, hailing from Lexington, Kentucky, by way of Atlanta, Georgia, the voice, Adrian Alexander.
Big main event this night here on AMW Showdown. Big triple threat tune-up match. Marty Clay versus Evil Eric Porter versus the double ace, Adrian Alexander. triple threat match. They tune up for Marty Clay. Adrian Alexander already in the ring now. There you hear the music for the second participant here.
Introducing participant number 2 from Martin, Kentucky. He is one half of the AMW Tag Team Champions, Eagle Eric Porter.
One half of the AMW Tag Team Champions, Evil Eric Porter. You know what? Adrian Alexander and Evil Eric Porter in the ring at the same time. You know, this can't be a triple threat match. You know, this is going to be Marty Clay versus Eric Porter and Adrian Alexander is what it's going to be.
Well, from what we've seen earlier, I would have to agree with that. But he was holding his own when they fought to the back, so he does have his work cut out for him. But, you know, Marty, if anybody could pull it off, it may be Marty Clay here. This man, he just came back.
Introducing their opponent from West Creek, Kentucky, Marty Clay.
Look at there. Ducks under the double clotheslines, both Eric Porter.
All right, we're underway.
Fires up on Adrian Alexander.
Oh, baby. I think it's somebody else's gimmick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast booth. None other than Kyle Maggard here tonight at Showdown. Welcome in, sir.
Well, thank you for having me, Mr. Blade. I'm just out here doing a little scouting for this Saturday night. Big main event right there in Jackson.
Saturday night, the 1,200-day reign will be in question. Will Stan Sierra be able to defend his heavyweight championship against Kyle Maggard? Will he be able to defend the heavyweight championship against Marty Clay? We'll find out this Saturday night. Weekend of Champions, Jackson, Kentucky.
I know it may look like we don't have our ducks in a row. Me and Stan and Adrian and Eric and Chris. It may look like it over the last couple of weeks that we don't have our ducks in a row. But I can tell you this, and I can promise you this at this table. Marty Clay, one of those Jackson jackasses, will not leave Jackson the AMW heavyweight champion.
You heard it right there, Dave Harmon. What you got to say about that?
I'm speechless. I've seen Bobby Blaze has been out here. He's wreaked havoc on AMW. And now we're seeing Marty Clay firing back here on these guys. I was going to say they were welcoming him in stateside back from his trip from Vietnam. But now here he is firing back. They cut right back off down there.
For somebody who's speechless, he sure talks an awful lot.
That's what I'm trying to say. He's been talking all night. I've barely got a word in.
That's how people from Louisville are. They won't shut up.
This matchup,
better than everybody. They just won't shut up.
This matchup turning out exactly like we thought it would. Pretty much a glorified handicap match right here.
Oh, no. I mean, anybody could win this match. You think that we would gang up 2-on-1? We're all in best for business. We're all competitors.
Yes, I do think you all would do that. But the thing is, though, is I'm for you guys. I'm all for you guys, you know? Adrian Alexander going for the cover right there. Only able to get a 2 count.
That stupid referee doesn't know how to count. He doesn't know how to count.
I know. I have a problem with referees.
He probably got his high school. No, he probably got his GED from Ohio.
Yeah, Ironton, Ohio, to be exact.
There's a lot of smart people from Ironton, Ohio.
He went to the.
Name one. Show me one.
He went to the Dave Harmon School of Refereeing. Look at that, though. Marty Clay went to fire back up on Evil Eric Porter, but the double ace was there to cut him right back off.
Speaking of aces, he's the double ace, but my favorite, one of my boyhood heroes, is the ace,
yeah.
Cowboy Bob Orton, which will be there Saturday night.
He will be Saturday night.
night.
Come see Cowboy Bob Orton, special guest of AMW at the Weekend of Champions, April the 12th, this Saturday night.
Yeah, Marty, how do you like that?
You competing, go ahead.
Adrian Alexander going over to Marty Clay, picking him up off of the mat. What's he got in mind right there? Right hand by Marty Clay, couple right hands, the third right hand on the Eric Porter, a fourth one right there, firing up on Adrian Alexander, into the buckle, shoots him off. Look at the velocity. Yeah. What's he got in mind for Eric Porter right here? Eric Porter reverses it. Oh! Marty Clay met him back at his original starting position with a big, huge clothesline. Takes Eric Porter off of his feet, and Eric Porter goes to the floor to meet with his stablemate and talk about a different game plan. What's Marty Clay got in mind here? Oh, he was going for a big dive over the top right there, but they saw him and stepped to the side. He put on the brakes.
What's Monty over there got to say? That's why he's the best color man in the business, folks.
Yeah. Dave Harmon, noticeably quiet during this matchup.
If I was from Ohio, I'd be quiet too.
Yeah.
You know, he's talking about the smart people from Ohio. The smartest person I know from Ohio moved to Eastern Kentucky.
No, I was over here doing math. You were talking about Stan Sierra, 1,200 days title reign. I know we've seen
wrestling.
We've seen it earlier. How long was your Southeastern Championship title reign, Kyle?
Hey, we don't want to talk about that, Dave. We don't want that hill jack Bobby Blaze.
Yeah.
He screwed me over.
Yeah.
I was in a match, a triple threat warm-up match. I was in a triple threat warm-up match for my match this Saturday, okay? I wasn't supposed to put the title on the line. I didn't prepare for that. I didn't train all week long going in thinking that I had to put the title on the line.
Yeah, that's what I was saying 2 weeks ago when it went down and everything. You know, you prepared for a regular triple threat match, you know, and then Bobby Blaze springs it onto you out of the blue and everything, and all of a sudden your entire game plan's changed.
You know, I mean, what are you supposed to do? I was sitting there preparing that. You know, I've never been in a three-way in my life. That was my first one. I got kind of excited. And, you know, he pulled the rug right out, the wool, whatever, over my eyes, the rug from out under my feet. This is hogwash.
It is.
And it takes somebody like Dave Harmon over here, somebody like him. Who booked that guy? Who booked that guy? Where's Rated X? You know, as much as I don't like that sumbitch, I don't like Dave Harmon even less.
Dave Harmon, man, I thought I was going to have a good 3 weeks here, but I'm partnered up with Dave.
It's atrocious how that Rated X gets to take vacation time, or he's off on assignment, air quotation marks. You know, Gary Ward, G-Man's out doing G-Man stuff. It's untelling whose window he's sneaking in and out of. And then you've got Rated JR, who's going to the doctor. Heaven forbid JR has to go to the doctor and can't come to work. That's me. I defended my title for days, sick, hurt, injured. It doesn't matter, Dave Harmon. Then I got screwed.
Back to the match right there. You see evil Eric Porter getting mounted by Marty Clay in the buckle and raining down right hands onto the head. And here comes Adrian Alexander, yanks him down. Oh, big Gary!
You talk about getting screwed in these three-way matches. Look at Marty Clay here holding his own against both of these competitors throughout the entirety of the match.
Oh, big shoulder
tackle. Clay ain't been used to going 2-on-1 with a couple of guys like that right there. You're dead wrong.
Ducks the clothesline, got him picked up right there. Big side suplex, I should say. In comes Adrian Alexander, stops him with a big knee, stops all the momentum. Oh, he's signaling to the crowd that that's over. Shoots him off. Marty Clay ducks the clothesline. Looks like a double cross body
Tracy
there.
Smothers to the throat.
They screwed up the end of my match. They screwed up that plan. Not going to screw up this plan. Hell with it.
Uh-oh. Where you going, Kyle? Where you going, Kyle?
Kyle just left the desk here. Kyle,
he's heading to the ring.
I had a few more things to say to Kyle. Where's he going?
He's heading to the ring. He puts a chair in there to
He's got that chair.
He's,
Porter's telling him.
Giving instructions. Eric Porter's got the chair. Goes to swing at Marty Clay, ducks it. Big drop
kick all the way out to the floor.
Eric Porter to the floor. Adrian Alexander up from behind here.
Marty had it scouted.
Oh, he's got him picked up right
Folding
there.
him right up in position for
Dead
oh my
man's
goodness.
Curve. Hit him with
Is
the
that
dead man's
it?
curve. That's it
Oh, right there. And look at the view Kyle Maggard had of that win. All the way up in the front row for that.
Winner, Marty Clay.
Marty Clay gets the Duke right there. Kyle Maggard in a tense stare down with Marty Clay. Marty Clay has a chair. Both men will be meeting in a three-way matchup this Saturday night, Jackson, Kentucky, at the Breathitt County High School. Get your tickets on AMW or AMWrestling.com, I should say.
Tonight is just not Kyle Maggard's night. Ironton, Ohio has not been good for him this evening.
What an episode of Showdown here tonight. Uh-oh, Kyle Maggard getting up on.
Kyle may have had enough. He's headed for the ring. Is he going to get in there with Marty? He's got a chair. He's put it down.
He's getting into the ring here.
He's got the chair back up. He learned that in Vietnam. Unless you taught him that, Bobby.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss this Saturday night, April the 12th, Weekend of Champions, Jackson, Kentucky, the Breathitt County High School. Make sure to get your tickets, AMWrestling.com. Thank you and good night. I am along with Bobby Blade. This is Dave Harmon. We appreciate you tuning in.